Hi there, my name's Dave Moses. I'm a writer and hypnotist, and I live in Vancouver. How are you today? Today's going to be a quick one, and it's going to be more about writing than it is about hypnosis. I have a Facebook group called Your Right Mind, and there's a link down below if you'd like to join. And in the group, one of the members asked, what do you guys do when you get an idea for something and you're not near home and you have a tendency to forget things before you get back to your laptop? And there's three things that I do when I'm out and about. But first, Stephen King says don't do anything. If it's a good idea, it'll just go in that sieve that you've got, and all the good ideas that you have will just stay there. It'll just be rolling around. And if it's a good idea, it'll still be there when you get home. And if it's a not, don't worry about it. He said that writer's notebooks are, what was it? Sort of like a collection of bad ideas. Now, far be it from me to offer differing advice than Stephen King, but if you do have an idea, if like the mot juste and the perfect sentence comes to you when you're out and about, I think that it's a good idea to be able to capture that moment. There's three things that I do. First one is the high tech. This is the fanciest version. Is I use a iWatch app called Bear, Bear, and I'll do a cutaway so that you can see what it looks like. But essentially, it's a little dictaphone app for your iWatch. So when you're walking around, you can just press new note. Here it is.
This is a great little note that I'm leaving here. See how it takes every word I speak and converts it.
And then when you've got it, you can capture it, and it automatically is sent to your phone. It's terrific. It's amazing. Now, let's say you don't have a fancy iWatch. Let's say, though, you do have your iPhone. So the iPhone has something that is just as great, if not as portable. And if you go to your Notes app, I'm just going to turn down the screenage on this. There we go. And you see right here when you in the keyboard, you have the little microphone. And now it's going to start recording my dictation. It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times. And there it is right there. So those are two sort of high-tech methods that you can use to capture those, that lightning in a bottle as you're walking around and the angels of imagination are traveling with you. However, I do have a low-tech solution that I actually use probably more than those two. And it involves just a simple sheet of paper. And you can use any size of paper. But let's say I've just torn this out of my notebook. First of all, you just fold that paper in half, like that. Score it along the edges. And if you can score both ways, that's great. Then take those sort of outer flaps and fold them back out towards the middle. And what you're doing is you're forming a sort of like a W. Here we go. All right, you see? So you've got yourself an M or a W, like that. Now just a couple more folds, just one more fold here. And if you have a pair of scissors, that's great. If you don't have a pair of scissors, you can just tear it. But since I have the scissors handy, I'm going to just cut that right there like that. And so you've got that W with the cut in the middle. And you take that, you fold it Now here comes the magic origami. And now you've got yourself a perfect little notebook. All right. Look at that. Incredible. And the most incredible thing about it is it fits in your pocket, doesn't take any space at all. When you're done with it, you can reverse it and use the other side as a little notebook. And if you use like an 8.5 by 11 sheet, when you're writing on it with, again, I like to have little pens that will fit in my pocket. So it might be my space pen or my beautiful little Porsche pocket pen that my wife gave me once upon a time for a birthday. Very beautiful. So both of those, or take a pencil. And if you use a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and you fill it up, that's your page for the day. So there you go. All right. I am not going to get too fancy with it today. Thank you for watching. I hope there was something useful. If you have any questions, put them down below. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. And if you like the video, press a like. And if you want to subscribe, if you can't get enough of me, press subscribe. I'm going to try to have another one up more regularly, even more regularly. All right. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.